Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys still tuning in. Hey, listen, today's tip is for key fobs, and it's actually more towards these newer vehicles like 2013 beyond, but also for those before 2013. The biggest thing about using a key fob, if you have a vehicle with one, and I'm not sure, at least I'm gathering from friends of mine, that the dealerships will tell you this, or the car manufacturers. If you have a key fob on your vehicle, you either need to lock and unlock your doors with the key fob, or use the key. If you're interchanging the two, you're going to have issues with the car. And I don't mean like big issues like it's not going to run, it's not going to, a part's going to fall off or something like that. I just mean it's going to get to the point where those security systems that they have on cars these days, it's going to lock you out. From what I can gather, the reason being is that the car assumes that it's being broken into. Does that make sense? So, let's say you alternate every other day. One day you open it, actually sticking the key in the lock and unlocking it. The next day you use the key fob, and then you go back to the key. Then you go back to the key fob. After a while, that security system is going to lock you out. How do you reset that? That is an excellent question. I've heard many different things, but I've never witnessed anything. Now, I've heard with some of them that you can pop the hood and disconnect the battery. But again, if you're locked out of your car, how are you going to pop the hood? Just saying. Just saying. So if you do have a key fob, you need to make that decision. Am I going to use this all the time, or am I going to use my key? I've just had too many friends who have come to me and said, basically they've given me this warning, so I'm just passing it on to you for the tip for today. So again, if you have a key fob, don't alternate between the two. No. Because it'll get to the point where the security system goes off, and you'll have to call the tow company. The tow company will have to take your vehicle down to the dealership to get it all reprogrammed. But they're not going to tell you why that happened. They're just going to probably tell you, oh, it was just a fluke thing. It's not a fluke thing. It's because you're alternating between the two, and the way cars are programmed, it thinks it's being broken into, so it sets the security system off. And what is the security system supposed to do? Keep your car from being stolen. So obviously it's not going to let you in. Anyway, hopefully this tip is helpful to someone out there. And if you are having an issue with your vehicle and you're one of the ones, and I'm guilty, I'm just as guilty borrowing friends' cars who have key fobs and everything else. I'm just as guilty. I'll use the key one time and the key fob another time. I don't want to have to pay a tow company and or the dealership to reprogram everything. I guess that was one of the questions I should have asked, was how much does all that cost when you take it to the dealership to have it reprogrammed? Or is that considered something under warranty? Excellent question. If you know the answer, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Remember, we're here to help each other out. And hopefully, you'll either use the key fob or not use the key fob. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.